Hello, welcome to another week of SDS. Now today is a good day. The reason why it's a good day because I always love having new guests on the show. But before we actually introduce the new guests, let me introduce who we can see right next to me.
I wasn't here last week, so I'm a new guest.
You're 1 week off and you're a new guest.
Come on, man.
You've
That's how it
got
is.
the most appearances on this show ever.
I'll take it.
Yeah, you do.
I'll take it.
Here next to me wearing a very nice colour coordinated outfit. We've got Star Player. Welcome back.
SDS drip ranking, man. I'm trying to.
He saw the SDS Drip Ranking account on Twitter. He's like, yeah, I need to step it up.
We've got one as well. Like, it's yeah, we've got one.
There's a Twitter account that ranks drip. So
Am I in this now?
Yeah.
Pulled up better.
opposite Star Player. Faisal's back. Triple F. Fake fact Faisal.
Paul Pogba as well. Rest in peace.
Alive and kicking, bro.
He's done.
I know he's got an injury, but he's alright. And next thing we have the new guest I was talking about. It's Lias. Welcome.
Cheers.
Good to have you on,
Welcome.
man.
I mean, listen, bro. I got the call up from Faisal literally 2 hours ago. He's like, "Hey, we need someone to talk about Champions." Yeah, okay. Bet. I can't get a trim. I can't even like look nice for this, but when the goats come calling, I'm here.
Oh,
Thank you.
Hey, that's the best intro we've had. That's the best intro we've had.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is, in this video, as you can see by the title, we are going to be doing our early predictions for the Champions League this year. What's interesting is, Lias, who do you support? Who's your team?
My team is Man United.
So he supports Man United, I support Arsenal, Star Play supports Arsenal. None of our teams are in the Champions League apart from Faisal's. And we've got the Champions
king
League
of the
winner
Champions
so
League.
far.
Defending champion.
The defending champions here, so that is enough to hold weight for this whole conversation to be fine. So what we're going to do is the Champions League draw just happened a few days ago. We're going to go through all the groups. We're going to discuss the groups. What's the real group of death? What do we think? What teams we think will struggle? What team will win the group? And then we'll also discuss stuff like who we think our overall winner is going to be. Very early prediction because we've not seen the ball kicked in the Champions League yet. We're going to discuss who we think the overall winner is going to be and a few little predictions like the little top scorer, the shock of the season, stuff like that. You guys in the comments below can get involved as usual. Leave your comments below of who you think will win the Champions League. Very early prediction because remember, if you guys comment now and you get it right, you sound really smart at the end of the season, trust me. So it's worth it. Just leave a little comment. It takes a few seconds, but you can come back at the end of the season. And yeah, we need to hit 200,000 subscribers.
We do. Still.
That's the aim.
We do.
We don't usually ask for subs.
What are you guys at right now?
Like almost 180, but we need to get to 200.
With Laos now, it's a cheeky number 5,000. It's a cheeky 5,000.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a cheeky 5,000.
He'll put it on Twitter.
Got a North American fan base. Bring him over.
Am I the first American on this podcast?
Yeah, you are.
There you go, bro. We're just breaking records.
There you go. There you go. So some comments are gonna love you. Some are gonna be like, "Get this American on."
This guy doesn't know what he's talking about.
You don't like Americans or Algerian, actually.
There you go. That's a heavy football culture in Nigeria. Don't worry.
Come on.
So yeah, the comments can be brutal sometimes.
North America. and North
I'm
Africa.
used to it, bro. Trust me, I'm used to it. I can take it.
No, they're nice. They're nice people. But yeah, let's get into this. Let's go through the Champions League groups. I got them all right here. We'll start with Group A. So the group consists. This actually is one of my favorite groups of the whole thing. Might be my favorite group.
Fun teams, all of them. Yeah.
It's Ajax, Liverpool, Napoli, and Rangers.
That is tough.
That is a solid group.
There's European history right there.
That's what I was gonna say. Like proper like history. Like Ajax Champions League winners, Liverpool multiple Champions League winners, Rangers have won the European Cup as well. Like I don't know Napoli's history.
With Maradona.
Obviously they had Maradona. So like this group is like the games are gonna be amazing. Like just Liverpool versus Rangers, I want to see away
And all of
at the
them,
Ibrox.
and all of them plays entertaining football as well. Like
Six stadiums too, like yeah.
all
6 stadiums.
all iconic stadiums. What do we think about this group? Because honestly, I look at it. Yeah, there's no. Obviously, Rangers are like the outside shout.
Yeah.
They're pot 4. They came through the qualifications. They beat PSV, which is impressive as well.
Oh.
But I can see any of them going through. This is the group where I can see any of them like potentially going through.
I think I agree. I mean, Liverpool, I think, are the favorites naturally, just because of the name, just because of what they did last year. But the way they've started the season, I think Ajax, Napoli, and Rangers are going to look at that and say, "Yeah, we can get something out of that." Anfield on a Wednesday night, impossible. You can't. You can't win there. I'm sorry, but it's a 6-game group. I think Ajax and Napoli too. They've been drawn against them recently. And Napoli, I know they've got some results against Liverpool before. I think, like you said, it's wide open.
It is. And Napoli's, out of the 4 teams, Napoli's had the best start so far.
Yeah.
Like
In their respective
in the
leagues.
respective league, like Kivica is.
Oh, your boy.
My boy. I'm a big fan.
Can you say his surname yet?
Don't try. Don't try.
Are you looking forward to the what do you call it? The Kavic, whatever his name is,
And Trent. Trent is getting cooked.
You reckon?
You think so?
Trent is.
It's
Getting
going to be a good matchup.
It's a good matchup, but Kivica is again like he's an amazing baller. Like the goals he scored, the run he's been having, but Ajax, they won. I think won all the 4 games, but they've been poor.
Yeah, nothing true today.
Apparently, they've been calling him Cavaradona.
Cavaradona, bro.
I swear, that's what they've been calling him.
That's hard.
It's got a nice name to it.
I think it's only because they can't say his name. No, they should do like what Chelsea did with Azpilicueta. They just call him Dave.
You know, Aspilicueta is not hard to say.
Yeah, that's not even hard to say.
He's got lazy. Oh, God.
Yeah.
We'll just call you Dave. Just call him Cesar. Why you call him?
Read the first name.
Yeah, but yeah. So you reckon Napoli? Do you reckon
I think Napoli's got a good chance of not winning the group, but I think I've got Napoli finishing second, and I've got I'm just saying my straight prediction. I've got Liverpool finishing first, and I've got Napoli finishing second. I think Ajax with Anthony. Yeah. I think they haven't got the threat unless they get Hakim Ziyech.
I was gonna say that looks like he's gonna be the replacement there.
But then again, Hakim Ziyech.
He knows.
I'm not a fan, right? I'm not a huge Ziyech fan whatsoever. I actually said I thought he would flop in the Premier League when he came. But he knows Ajax, man. We saw what he did last time around, bro. He looked crazy.
Yeah. But the thing about Ajax, last season had a perfect record in the groups.
Literally,
they smashed it.
But
obviously, they had Seb Harley, they had Ten Hag. They're both, they had Lisandro Martinez.
No.
Yeah. So the squad. Do you think now it's just not enough?
I think so. I think it was the same when they had De Jong, De Ligt, that group, Van de Beek, and then the next year you kind of lose those places. I don't even know if they got out of the group of Chelsea. No, it was Chelsea, and I think Lille got out.
They did.
Or Rennes, one of those teams. So yeah, I think Ajax. It's going to be a struggle. New coach as well. That's another thing. Like at least then they had Ten Hag. Now it's almost an unknown quantity with Ajax.
New system and everything.
I think Liverpool tops the group. I think Napoli comes second. Rangers would be impressive.
I think Rangers get third. I'll be honest. I think Ajax finish rock bottom.
What, you think Rangers will be Ajax?
I think Rangers get third and go Europa League.
You know what's crazy, right? There was all this Gerrard hype. What he did at Rangers.
Oh,
He's left now. Look what he's doing at Villa. Van Bronckhorst is doing bits over at Rangers.
Final last year.
Yep.
And they beat PSV.
Yeah.
PSV beat Ajax in the Super Cup.
Yeah.
So
that's what I'm saying.
Away from home.
Yeah.
Which is sick.
So what we reckon? So you think Liverpool, Napoli,
and I've got
Rangers.
I'll edge it with Ajax.
I'm gonna give Rangers a shout, man. I'm gonna give Rangers third and then Ajax fourth.
Same as you. Star player prediction before we move on to Group B.
Yeah, same. I'd say Liverpool. Was it Napoli? Sorry,
Napoli.
Rangers. It was good to see Calvin Bassey go home again.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be really interesting. I think that's my favorite group. Generally,
I got one coming up.
Yeah, I think I know what your favorite group might be. But we'll move on. Group B is Porto, Atleti, Leverkusen, and Club Brugge.
That's a group not a single person on this planet will watch.
I'm
sorry.
Yeah.
You know, there's always like just 8 games or whatever. No one is watching that shit.
Literally. No highlights. Not even highlights. Not even highlights. Not even highlights.
That's poor, man.
What do we think about this group?
As I just
what
said
can
it,
we say? This might be the quickest segment of the video.
I'm going bold.
We've got some good stuff. Come on, Porto won the league last year.
Yeah, I'm going bold. I'm going Porto first. I don't think Atletico is going to redeem. I think this is the final season of Simeone. I think this is the final season. I don't think Simeone has got it as a with that talent of Atletico. I think it's done. I think he's not there no more. And I think.
Do you think they'll go through the groups at least?
But the thing is, Simeone Champions League is clutch.
That's what I'm saying.
It's clutch. Yeah. But Porto, I've got high hopes on Porto. I think they've started the season.
Have they added anyone? Atletico,
they've added Witsel.
They got Reguilon.
They just lost Lodi.
And they've got Molina as a right back. But I don't know, man. I watched them against Villarreal. We watched them against Villarreal. They were poor.
I think with Atletico, it's almost every single year. It's like, can João Felix kind of make the next step for them? Because like he was really their investment. And then Morata is back, I guess, and he's looked okay the first few games. Scored 2 the first game. The other one too, the Argentinian central midfielder, DePaul. I think that's another thing. Like, that was a huge signing.
Exactly.
Can he kind of make a next step? But yeah, there's no real marquee signing for Atletico this year, and they lost Suarez too. Yeah,
big miss for them. Yeah, big miss, and I don't know.
But the thing is, the group is dead. Like Leverkusen, bro, I've started the season.
I still feel poorly, they're good enough to go through.
Yeah,
they'll go through, but I don't think they'll finish. Even Club Brugge, they lost their wonder kid to Milan. He's sick as well. He's sick. But yeah, I've got Porto first. Portuguese fans, obrigado. Obrigado. And I've got Atleti second.
Yeah, and then what? Leverkusen and Bruges.
Leverkusen third. And Bruges fourth.
I'll go Atletico, Porto, Leverkusen, Bruges. Yeah, that's what I'll go for. Yeah. I think you're underrating Atletico. I think you hate them.
I don't like them. I don't like them.
Why did I think of that? I was like, he's speaking sense. Like he looks like he knows. No, he's got an agenda. That's what it is.
I'm with Faisal. I'll go Porto first. Yeah. Porto first, Atletico, Bruges, than Leverkusen.
Oh, Leverkusen last.
I just think that like they don't really like. We've watched a couple of highlights, couple of games. I haven't watched a couple of games, but I watched the highlights of Bayer Leverkusen. They don't look good, man.
And the thing is, they should have quality, right? Like, is
Yeah.
Wirtz back for them?
Nah, he's still injured.
Oh, okay, that's a big one.
Then Bayer is injured as
with
well.
The striker, they have Schick. Schick is a good
Yeah.
striker.
Schick is a good striker. Yeah.
But
I just look at Porto, right? That's a team that's going to go to the next round. They're going to play Manchester City. They're going to lose 10-2 on aggregate.
That's what it is.
Every year.
That's what it is. Like,
But can we have a talk? Can we speak about the Porto keeper? He's very good.
What's his name? Is it Lopez?
Diego something.
Is it
Yeah,
Costa?
Costa. I think.
Costa.
Costa. I haven't seen him clearly, but
He looks very good.
Yeah?
Like he's young keeper as well. Like Man United. If I was Man United, I'd have a look
we'll
at
take
him.
anything at the moment. Anyone who has two working hands will take him. Honestly, we're down.
Should have
bad.
kept Dean Henderson.
Hey man, rest of it. Hendo, bro.
Should have kept him. But nah, that's a good shout as well for the Porto keeper. If you're a Porto fans, let us know about your goalkeeper. And if you think he can get that big move, or he'll just go to Wolves just like everyone else. That's from that country. I agree with Elias. I think Atleti will get first, Porto second, Leverkusen third, and Bruges fourth. I think you're just having an agenda.
The hater,
I am. I am.
And he's admitted it's behind it.
I am.
This is the group I think you were talking about. Group C.
Go ahead, name the teams.
Bayern, Barca, Inter. It's not,
but it's a good group.
okay. Bayern, Barca, Inter, and Victoria Plzen. Poor Victoria.
I was gonna say, rest in peace, Pilsen.
I was watching the draws, innit? And like obviously that last spot was still empty for the Group C. So I was watching it as they kept going, and then I saw their faces. And I would have representatives from every club. I saw their faces when they got that group, and they just started laughing.
But I think that's the best thing that's happened to them.
If I was a Victoria fan,
because
or a player, if I was a Victoria player, I'm going to the Allianz Arena.
As well.
Once Allianz Arena,
New Camp.
I'm playing at New Camp, and I'm playing that
San
San
Siro.
Siro.
That's crazy.
That's incredible.
That's a brilliant vacation.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, that's like the Sharky
Good revenue as well.
Because I've been to two of those three.
And you scored in one of them.
I scored in one of them. Yeah,
Real?
Scored at New Camp. Yeah.
He won.
Casual flex, bro.
He won.
Little sun slit.
Yeah, that's why I got that shirt behind you.
Damn, bro. That's a good group, though, for sure. I mean,
do we think Victoria has any chance?
No.
chance.
Even to finish third?
If they get 1 point, I think it's a miracle.
That's an
bro.
achievement.
But then again, it reminds me of like the Euros group when Hungary were in the group of France, Germany, and who was in the group as well?
Portugal, yeah.
And Hungary did well.
And the Ramev last season was
Hungary did the job.
Nah, you're right.
last season. It was us, Inter, Shakhtar, and was Ludogorets.
No, it was a
Sheriff.
Sheriff.
It reminds me of that. Maybe it's getting 6 points, and then somehow, but for them, it's just last, man.
Sheriff are technically the Champions League winners.
They beat it. Bro, they've got 6 points.
To confuse how that works out. Hey, man, fair enough.
Literally.
It's like when Leicester won the league, and then I didn't care because I was like,
well, because you
we beat them home and away. They lost 3 games that year, and 2 of them were to us. But let's talk about this group. Bayern, Barca, Inter.
Lewandowski coming back home.
Lewandowski coming back home. Exactly.
Storyline.
Big storyline. I think Bayern wins this group.
I think Bayern, we got to talk about them a bit, to be honest.
I don't think they will.
I think Bayern wins this group.
I think Group B, I went with agenda with Atleti, but I think with this one,
You think Barca?
You always give Barca love though. It don't matter.
Yeah,
you will get closet Barca.
Bro, he has no agenda with Barca.
That's a conversation
do you know why?
for another day.
Do you know why?
Messi's not there anymore.
Nah,
They have to act like you
few
like
of
them.
my favorite footballers
Ever.
played for Barca.
Of course.
And I hate. I
You don't hate, bro. There's no hate.
I hate the
There's
fact
no
they
hate.
played with Barca. I don't listen. I don't,
You can admire players, but you don't wish no downfall on the
No,
team.
me, you were similar because I'll be honest. I'm open about it. My favorite Premier League player is Harry Kane.
Really?
Yeah,
No, but there's different.
Wow.
There's a difference though.
I think he's unreal.
Yeah, no, he is unreal.
So
Fair enough.
I'm not gonna pretend to
but
hate
that's-
Kane.
no,
That man
that's
couldn't beat that info on me, bro. That's crazy.
We're honest fans.
Come on, man.
We're honest fans.
There's a difference though. Like with you like Harry Kane a lot.
Yeah.
You might like the team, but you wish for them to lose all the time.
Oh, of course.
This guy
FaZe is the
low-key-
complete opposite. FaZe,
Weasley.
you know, FaZe smiles when he sees like Lewandowski score, Dembele have a good game,
He gets his TikTok ready. He gets his TikTok ready.
and then you know he's elite. He disguises it. He goes, Barca fans have been telling me to do this.
The transfer rater.
Don't go, bro. I'm like, there's no Barca fans telling you. You just want to do it. You should like Barca.
Wallahi, when Dembele scores, I smile. No, when they were
Oh yeah, you love them.
But again,
bro.
I love them.
I love them.
But for me, I don't like them. I just a lot of my favorite, like Dembele,
He just watches all their games. He loves all their players. He loves the Camp Nou.
He has a shirt.
But Neymar's one of my favorite footballers. He played for Messi. It's my goat. Yeah, and he plays. It's just
but they're a big club that always going to attract big players. So regardless, you're gonna like them. You're gonna like the players.
The audience will believe you. I don't like that. The audience will somehow believe you. They will somehow.
There is no lie behind it, though, bro.
There is a lie. I don't like them.
Can we talk about the group, please?
Let's talk about the group.
Yeah?
I think I've got
Barca first. Go on.
I've got Barca first because of how they started the season, and I don't think Bayern is as good as people making it seem. I think they've lost a lot of attacking power. Like,
but the recent game, there was Jan Sommer, bro.
But Jan Sommer, like 18 saves, but I think. Bro,
of course, on another day, he's not
exactly.
They're not making
11 of those saves was inside the box, and 11 saves was meaty shots, bro. If they had Lewandowski, that would have been a goal. But I'm just saying,
if they're having that volume of shots, it's gonna
look how the chances created, bro. It's crazy.
They'll score those.
You know what? I don't think it's Lewandowski for me. I know Nagelsmann beginning of the season, he's like, Lewandowski, we might actually be more functional without him. People laughed at him. I actually think he believes that.
Yeah,
I have this like Nagelsmann for me is a mad scientist. I think Loki is a genius. I think the problem with him is he's too naive, and I don't think it's offensively. I think Upamecano, licked, and then they basically play like some freestyle midfield of like Kimmich on an island by himself, and then you have Musiala. I think it's just like in his head, it's crazy. And it's probably some mad genius idea, but I think you saw it last year at Villarreal. You see it from time to time. They play such a high line. It's like kamikaze.
But I think we'll see that. I agree with you. I think we will see that as they progress into the knockouts. I think in the groups they will.
Bro, these are knockout games against Barca and Inter, bro. That's the quality we're talking about.
I don't rate Inter, guys.
I think Inter Europa League team. Inter
they usually shit bed, man.
I think Inter will go third, get into Europa League and do well. That's the journey I see for them.
Yeah.
That's why I think Bayern will finish first, Barca second, and obviously Victoria. Yeah. But Inter will get third and they'll do well in the Europa League. I think they'll get pretty far.
You got Bayern or Barca first?
Bayern first, Barca second.
Okay.
I think I got Barca first and then Bayern second. I think that's what I got.
So is that everyone?
Same. I got Bayern first, Barca second. I just don't think...
you're like me.
Yeah, I don't think Barca tested, you know. I don't think so. Like, if a good attacking side went at their defense, I want to see how they react.
And Xavi, I mean, he's still an unknown quantity.
Still unknown. But I think with Koundé now, they've signed.
Koundé hype, bro.
He's decent. He's a decent.
Do they still play Arojo right back?
No, they play Koundé right back.
We know that story, bro. You remember the Euros? Oh, brother.
No. They played Koundé I think early this game.
Inverted.
As a right back.
Today,
yeah.
Today he played.
Good luck, man.
Let's go on to...
Why you say good luck to me?
Good luck, man.
So this... wait a second. I don't know how a Europa League level group has snuck into the Champions League. Group D.
This might be the one I like.
This is a Europa League group.
Which one is it?
Frankfurt, Tottenham, Sporting, and Marseille.
I love this group. I love it.
I can tell why. I know why you love it because it's like... I think it's the most interesting group.
For me,
they're all Europa League level teams. Apart from Tottenham,
every tournament has a group of death. But there's every tournament too has a group of depth. That's the way I like to call it. DEPTH. Yeah? This is the one, bro. They're all like around.
They're all the same level.
Bro.
Like similar level.
But that's going to be an amazing group because every game is going to be very well thought out.
This one is the hardest one to predict.
Definitely.
Any of them can.
That's why it's my favorite.
Well, who's
Frankfurt.
Yeah.
That just won the Europa. Tottenham, Sporting. So Lisa Byrne.
Yeah.
And Marseille.
Let's start with you then. Let's start with you.
It's your favorite group. I want to hear about it.
Spurs are a conundrum, right? Because I almost feel like they're built for knockout football because of Kane and Son. Even when they play poorly, we saw it today whenever this goes out. But against Nottingham Forest, I didn't think they played well. They still win. Against Wolves, they didn't play well. They still win. So I feel like in those kinds of games, they get a result. But Conte in the Champions League, bro, here's the stat. Here's the stat for you. He has won 2 knockout Champions League games his whole career. And they came 2012 against Celtic at home and 2012 Celtic away. Those are the only 2 times he's ever won a Champions League knockout game. Oh my God. This guy is shambolic in Europe. And he's coached Juve, Inter, Chelsea. Yeah. He can't do it in the knockout rounds. Sometimes he doesn't get out of the group. Yeah. But then at the same time, I look at Spurs. They got no European pedigree, let's be real. But those 2 players up front, and Kulusevski, let me not forget about him. They can win you against anyone, bro. So it's tough. And then I look at Marseille. They've started the season well. Alexis Sanchez, Remontada.
And also,
he's still got a little sun for him, bro. You got him, Sporting Lisbon. They can cause you problems.
Nuno Tavares.
That's a remontada. Nuno Tavares is a remontada.
Those Marseille away days are going to be tough. I think Spurs lose away to Marseille.
Tough, bro.
I think Spurs lose away to Marseille.
It's a North London derby, that one.
Yeah, we got a lot of Arsenal representation on Marseille team. We had 4 players starting today from Arsenal. Kolasinac, Tavares, Guendouzi, and Sanchez.
And then Pepe on the other side. So the 5-man there.
The thing with Spurs, though, I'll give him
Frankfurt,
this. They got good depth this year. I think Richarlison, Bissouma, we haven't even seen him that much. I think those are the kinds of games you're going to see them more and more.
Jed Spence on the left, they got Sessegnon and
Has
Perisic.
Jespers
He came on today. Well, obviously not in Forest's old team, and that's why
That's disrespectful, man.
he came on today. He came on today, but
I think Spurs win the group. I think Spurs
yeah, I
win the
think
group.
I've got them to win the group.
I've not really. I've been watching Bundesliga, but I haven't really paid attention to signings and stuff. I know, obviously, they lost. Is it Tosic? Not Tosic.
Kostic.
They lost Kostic to Juventus.
That's a big
So
one.
I'm thinking. I don't know if
And even their another star.
their centre back Hinteregger, he retired, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, it was, let's leave that out there. But their main centre back, he retired.
And I've got another guy, Kamara, I think his name. He's rumoured to go to Benfica. He was playing the group chat earlier. But yeah, I don't know. I don't have Frankfurt. I don't have
Sporting as well. Like they've had so much.
Who's the fourth team?
Frankfurt.
Marseille. I think Marseille goes through. I think Marseille have started the season really well.
Yeah.
You know, I think I'd go Spurs, Marseille,
Frankfurt,
Sporting, Frankfurt. I think Frankfurt go down like fourth.
Sporting, I'm a bit like I don't know because they just
sold
a lot. They sold a lot
I like
as
their
well.
coach though, man. I think the way they play, like they got killed by City last year, but I think there's something there. I think, and maybe
Their
it's
coach is
optimistic.
sick. Yeah, I like him. Yeah.
But I'm gonna Spurs,
I like
Marseille, Sporting, Frankfurt.
What do you think, Faisal?
I'll change it. I'll go Sporting second. I'll go Sporting second.
Will Spurs finishing first?
I'll go Sporting second, and Spurs first, and then Marseille third, and then Frankfurt fourth.
I just think Marseille go through for me because I think they're not going to lose at home. It's so tough to go to the ground.
I think when you look at like individual quality, Payet, I mean that's a
He's not playing as much.
He don't even start.
This series not starting.
He's not starting. It's one game. He's not
starting. But he will have those moments.
Yeah,
he takes those.
He is a moment
when he's playing on the pitch. He's a set piece taker.
Very good.
His delivery is incredible. He can get involved. Like, and I think at home they play three of those 6 games are obviously at home. I don't think they lose a single one. Maybe they might draw against Spurs and beat up. They beat Frankfurt and Sporting at home.
The fans crazy.
They beat Frankfurt and Sporting. That's already 7 points. I think already. They get one more result away from home against one of the other teams. That's enough to go through. So I think Marseille come second, Spurs come first, and then the Sporting and the Frankfurt that I'm not sure about.
That's why this group is beautiful, bro.
Yeah.
You can't predict this shit. It's tough.
What are you thinking? While I decide who comes third and fourth.
I'll Spurs first. But you know what I think it is? Me personally, when it comes to Frankfurt, they know how to play in the European lights. Like they've had good games, tough games away from home and stuff. So I feel like they can nick good results. So I think I don't know why. I think they'll finish second.
Spurs.
Frankfurt.
Frankfurt. At first I was thinking
got it all different.
At first I was thinking obviously with Kostic gone, but they've still got like the same setup kind of thing. And it's like you said, big games when they need to win, they can do it. I think Marseille, it might just be like the first run of games at the start. They've been good, but I feel like gradually they'll fall off a bit.
Bad prediction.
Frankfurt beat Barca last year, right? It was them.
They beat West Ham, Barca.
Hold up. Maybe Frankfurt third place.
That's how I look at it. So for me, I'll put them second, and I'll put
the start of the
Marseille
season,
third, Sporting fourth.
The reason why I'm not hyping them is the start of the season poor, and the game against Madrid.
They were terrible.
It was terrible. Super Cup.
But you got to understand as well. They lost Kostic like a couple of days before it.
And they're about to lose another like Kamara guy. Kamada. Sorry. And he's a big miss as well. So I don't know.
I think they finished third. I've decided. Frankfurt third, Sporting fourth.
Sporting fourth?
Yeah, I think Sporting get anywhere.
It's the burn.
Everyone predicted that group?
Yeah.
Everyone on it? All right, let's move on to the next group, Group E.
I've just clocked. I've got both of my both Portuguese teams.
It's Liga Nos fan.
Obrigado, bro. I'm a big fan of
Liga Nos, bro. Talent-wise, that's where Prem teams should be shopping.
Of course. Benfica. I think Benfica have made the most money from selling players.
City, like half their team is from
It's sad that Man United didn't really pick anyone good out of the Portuguese league.
Literally.
We don't talk about Bruno.
I forgot about Bruno. Oh my days! I was thinking Telles in my head. I was thinking Telles in my head this whole time. I was like, when he said Bruno, I said, you know what, he's very good. I'm like, what am I talking about,
bro?
Yeah, there you go. That's the player.
I tweeted that before, like halftime during the game against What did they play yesterday?
Southampton.
I was like, bro, United have moved past the need for Bruno, man. Like, it's just he's a headache.
Yeah.
10 minutes later, he scores a goal. I'm like, you can't beat this guy. The thing is, I stand by my opinion, but how can I tweet it when he's gonna score?
No, but that's the thing about Bruno, as you said, where if he doesn't add goals or assists, he's not dictating nothing. Like
he's not. And guess what? He doesn't add nothing to this one because he's not in the Champions League.
There you go.
So we've got
Europa League preview. We'll talk about.
Last year in the Champions League, did he create the most chances? In the group stage,
What's your eye test on you, bro?
He assisted every.
Bro, he was good. He was good last year.
We're not doing the Europa League video. I'm not breaking down Bodo/Glimt and FC Zurich. I'm not breaking that down. Group E this is an interesting group. This seems pretty straightforward, I think. But we got Milan, AC Milan, Chelsea, Salzburg, and Dynamo Zagreb.
You know Chelsea? Why do they always like get bust? They're so locked. Like, I've never heard someone go, "Oh, Chelsea had a tough group in their."
You think that's an easy group though?
They had Ajax, Lille in the same group a few years ago, and someone else.
But that's when Lille lost their players.
Chelsea, the toughest group they had was Roma, Atletico. They had those two in a group one time. And actually, Roma I think won the group. That's the year Roma went to the Champions League semifinals.
Yeah, that was that year.
Barca,
yeah. That's when Atletico won they beat you guys in the Europa League. But that's like the toughest group I can ever remember Chelsea having. Yeah. This one's not easy though. I don't think. I think Milan is really good. I really like Milan.
No, you can change between Milan and Chelsea, but like Salzburg, they play exciting football. Yeah. But
they're good for neutral, but like, are they going to do anything?
The return of Giroud and Tamori.
That's true. There's a lot of comebacks in this year's
Champions League. Yeah, there is.
Di Maria going back to PSG.
A lot of remontadas.
I love the remontadas.
Haaland going back to Dortmund. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. No, I think you're right though. It's probably between Milan and Chelsea, but I'm not sold on Chelsea, man. Like, there's something weird about them. Yeah, I'm not 100% sold on them, and I think Milan, like, Leao is another year older. I think he's terrific. De Ketelaere looks really good.
Beautiful to watch.
Benacer, my
that's
guy.
My boy, man.
That's my boy right there,
Arsenal through. Faisy, you're so lucky, by the way. Real Madrid just scored in the 87th minute. 2-1.
Who scored?
Yes! Karim Benzema!
They doubted him.
Benzema.
Yes!
Talking about my boys, but Benacer, that's my guy right there. Top midfielder. Tonali. Milan have quality. We don't have to go through every player.
Only the striking. Like, I'm not sold on Rebic or
Giroud.
I'm not like Giroud's CV. I tweeted yesterday. Giroud's CV is brazen.
He just broke 300 goals.
He's gonna beat Thierry Henry's record for France.
I think he'll be. That's mad, isn't it? France all-time top goal scorer will be Giroud.
It's Giroud.
That's mad.
He's got a World Cup.
You know, he's gonna be them players where people are gonna look later on and look at his stats and go, "This guy looks." I mean, bro, and I'm like, you gotta watch him.
The thing with him too is like he has like Vardy's equivalent of Leicester winning Montpellier the league.
Yeah, Montpellier.
That's like
people don't realize that. People don't realize that.
That's a miracle.
Montpellier won the league and he scored over 30 goals.
Against PSG, and he's got the Serie A. He's got Champions League. He got Europa League. Premier League.
He's won,
He hasn't got Prem.
No, he doesn't. You're right.
He doesn't know Chelsea.
He does have Prem.
No.
He doesn't. He's missing it then.
No, he doesn't. But he's won. He's won the French league. He's won the Serie A.
It's crazy.
He's won FA Cup. He's won World Cup. He's got an impressive record.
And he's got the highlight reels too.
And he's got a Puskas award.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Like he has like the craziest
highlight reels.
He's got a Puskas award.
We're champions. This is Olivier Giroud show.
30 years from now, people look at his highlights and be like, this guy's the best striker.
You know the thing too, right? Like Giroud. I look at what Chelsea needs. Like, I think it was premature to let him go, to be honest with you. I think he could still play a huge part.
That year that he left,
he was their top scorer.
When they finished fourth, Lampard season, they finished fourth because of Giroud.
Saved them.
There was that second half of the season where he saved them so many times. So Willian and Giroud, like Willian and all his Giroud, he scored so many of those goals that got them the win. And they finished in top 4 with the Lampard season, and people don't realize.
And the season they won the Champions League, he was
vital goals. He was their top scorer in the Champions League. He hat trick in Sevilla.
And a bicycle against Atleti.
I think Giroud, right, is a player we're gonna look at because like the way I think strikers is kind of going back to like those big man strikers now. I think prime Giroud in like this kind of era would actually be very good, bro. I think like he's unlucky to kind of played in like where strikers were more diminutive and stuff like that. If he played today, I think he'd ball out.
And it was unfortunate that people looked at FIFA. Like if he had 84 pace, 85 pace. Different human.
One of the best ever. All right, so let's predict the order that these teams are going to finish, because obviously I know we love Giroud. I could do a whole podcast about Giroud. But and he's a very beautiful man as well.
Thanks.
Very beautiful man.
But will Giroud lead Milan to the top of the group or not?
Yes.
Yes?
I think he's going to do it. Milan, Chelsea, Salzburg, and what is it? Zagreb last.
I'm saying the exact same order as him. I think Milan, Leao, and I can't pronounce this. Belgium.
It rolls off the tongue.
And that would be so good if like someone like Tamori, who they let go unfairly, I think, comes back and plays against a beautiful game against Chelsea, both home and away, and they finished top. I'd love that.
Milan are cooking,
I'm backing that as well. I think I'm backing that same order: Milan, Chelsea, Salzburg, Zagreb.
I'll swap Chelsea. I'll put Chelsea first.
Yeah,
yeah.
that
No,
makes
I
sense.
think they're still not done with the transfer window.
Yeah,
I just need to. I'm just literally waiting on that. Like if they don't sign anyone else besides Fofana, all my predictions changing.
Gordon is the difference between first and second for you. Anthony Gordon is the difference between first and second for you.
Not necessarily Anthony Gordon, but like
Aubameyang?
bringing in a striker, bringing in if they do bring in a midfielder. Because today I read as well.
Dante is out for him, but yeah.
What do you call it? Crystal
Dante's
Palace.
out for
Yeah, a month and a bit. Done his hamstring.
Kovacic is out for a bit, I think, too.
He played the last 15 against Leicester. I watched that game.
Gallagher's not looking like he's going.
No, Palace came in for Gallagher on loan.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
Today.
he might leave. Yeah.
So it's a midfielder, a striker, like you said.
Yeah, but they can't get all of them. But let's move on to the next group. There's 3 groups left.
Yeah.
Group F. This one's for
Most
you, Faisal.
exciting one.
This one's for you, Faisal. We have Real Madrid, Leipzig, Shakhtar Donetsk, and Celtic.
bro. Like,
First of all, Real Madrid versus Celtic, I'm interested to see
I guess-
at Celtic Park.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
It's gonna be beautiful.
Hamden Park, Zidane.
I'm planning to go.
For real.
I'm trying.
That's your
to.
first Real Madrid game ever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I knew that. That's crazy, though.
I'm planning to go. I checked the tickets yesterday, and it's like £550.
It's worth it though, man. Just do
Yeah,
it.
of course.
The
once in a
atmosphere.
lifetime.
I'm planning that. I really want to go.
He's literally going to look at his phone and go, oh shit, I bought Barcelona tickets at the Champions League.
No, that's got historical connotation right there. That's the Zidane volleys from there.
What,
Yeah.
550 for a ticket?
£550 for a ticket.
I don't think I wouldn't love Real Madrid that much. Me personally.
To watch Valverde, do touchline shows.
I'm not like I'm waiting for a good commission month.
Yeah, bro. I'm looking at it going.
Sandals houses, bro.
Hey, bear in mind, Face, this ain't like final knockout, like semi-final.
It's good as
group
that.
stage.
Too.
And like, have they got anyone? Bro, they got Leipzig. What's it, Leipzig?
No, it's match day one. Literally, it's match day one.
Oh, well, Face, you might as well watch
Bro,
like
I'm literally
Almeria
waiting.
or something like that.
Bro, I'm waiting. If I get a good commission month, I'm going. Bro.
I think it costs less to go take a flight to Real Madrid.
I'd rather do? I'd rather go to Celtic, buy a ticket and watch Real Madrid there.
what, in the pub?
No, as in like, they have Celtic.
Oh, there.
That's huh?
No, that's what he's
Yeah,
doing.
that's
He's
what
going to
he's
Hamden
doing.
Park.
He's
Yeah, he's not even going to the Bernabeu.
I thought he was going Bernabeu this whole time.
I'm going
Celtic.
Celtic, bro. I'm going.
Are you going to sit in like
That's
the
why I
way
was
end with
thinking
the Real Madrid
550 for a
fans?
ticket.
No,
You
I'm
get shake.
at that middle.
Ah, bro, this is
You'd
a
have
lot of
paid-
money, bro.
You'd have paid a
Who's
bill or
selling you this?
something.
The club.
No, I watched that ticket.
Hey, you know what, Faisal? I'll go with you. I'll buy a ticket as well, 550 each. Yeah, us two together.
Oh, let's go.
Lads on tour. Let's go. We'll do SDS vlog.
Vlog.
I'm on it as well.
You're paid.
Yeah, but I'm watching from home. Damn, no way in hell. I'll pay 550.
Faisal, tell
Ask
us,
the football club. I'll pay 550.
if any of you are going to that game, any Celtic fans, Madrid fans, you might see us there. Let us know.
He's serious about this. Fair enough.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
You're paid, yeah.
Hey!
I'm joking.
Get selling houses in Westminster or something, bro.
Tell us about the group, Faisal.
Group, we love Shakhtar Donetsk. Like we love them. Last year, the year before,
Yeah.
like our relationship with Shakhtar is perfect.
You signed a play from them as well, right? The right back.
Tobias, yeah, Tobias, I think, yeah. But he went to the academy for some reason. But yeah, I think this group easily our first. I think we will get 18 points in this group. I don't see us getting 18 points.
Couldn't get
So
18 last year, bro.
yeah, like-
18 points this group. I don't see us threatened by any team.
I know Vinicius has been tested.
Were you threatened by
Vinicius ain't been
Sheriff
started
last year?
before.
Yeah,
we were actually. Let me change that 18 points.
Go 15
Go
or 16,
15,
bro. One
yeah.
draw in there. Come on.
Let me change that. Yeah, you know what?
sounding too confident. This clip's gonna come bite you back.
Yeah,
bite you in the butt.
no. 14. Let me go 14. Let me go like a draw.
Did Shakhtar do you man away from home?
We beat them away from home.
They beat at home.
Yeah, where they beat us. They beat us at home.
Last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
No. I'm wrong. Sorry, Sheriff beat us, and then we beat them.
But you lost to Shakhtar last year, right?
No, the year before we lost. Yeah.
You lost 2 games in the group last year, right? One, and just Sheriff.
That was Sheriff.
Oh, okay,
That was when everyone predicted us to finish
Yeah,
third in the group, and then we did that mad remontada.
crazy.
But I've got Madrid first.
Yep.
Second, I will go with.
I don't trust Leipzig, man.
I'll go Leipzig
Yeah,
because
me neither.
because of
Leipzig.
the Shakhtar. They've lost all their big players now. Tete went to Lyon, and
They're
all of these.
unlucky.
But the thing about
literally-
Shakhtar, though, they know how to recruit.
Another,
Whereas Leipzig, they haven't brought any defenders in for the players they've
Right.
lost.
You're right.
They kept Guardiola, though, right?
They kept him, but they lost that Mukiele. They lost their. They lost. I think someone else. I forgot who it is. They lost Angelino. Sorry, they brought in Raum, but like midfield wise, I don't think they're that strong.
I think it's
the way we took
it's
it.
like not aging.
Attacking wise,
it's getting stale. I think, to be honest.
Attacking wise, they're good, but one thing we don't know if Nkunku's going to do the same thing he did last year with this new squad.
Yeah, true. So
what's your prediction? Let's get through top four.
Real Madrid, Shakhtar, Leipzig,
Celtic honestly play some of the most attractive football in Europe, bro.
I don't watch Celtic, so
I've seen a bit here and there. They're actually brazy. Like they impress me so much for a Scottish team. I'm gonna go Real Madrid. I'm gonna go Leipzig. I'm gonna go Celtic. I'm gonna go Shakhtar. I'm with you. Shakhtar lost so much talent this year because of like the incidents in Ukraine.
That's my order.
They lost so much talent. I think that's the order.
I can't wait to come back and just say, look, Shakhtar.
Yeah, I got you. I was.
That's right. They're gonna tell me to fly out to Ukraine. So yeah, chill out. I'm still at home.
Well, free ticket.
They can give me flight everything. I said, no, chill out, man.
Right, time for Group G. We have Man City, Sevilla, Dortmund, and Copenhagen.
I'm gonna tell you guys now. Sevilla finished bottom.
Bottom. Can you repeat that again? Man City, Sevilla,
Dortmund, and Copenhagen.
Bro, Sevilla's not finishing.
We've got a Haaland homecoming.
They are.
They had Dortmund last year, didn't they?
Sevilla that bad.
They bad. But they don't watch.
I don't watch Copenhagen, but I'm off on a whim. I feel like they play better football and they know what they're doing compared to Sevilla. Sevilla can't defend, bro.
Sevilla,
still Lopetegui with them.
They can't defend, bro.
Sevilla, European Titans.
They are, but they've lost their main two centre backs.
I'll tell you this right now. I'm completely disagreeing with you. I think it's going to be City and Sevilla second. I think Dortmund are the flops of this group.
Dortmund haven't been good this season.
No, I'm not saying. What do you call it?
So you think Copenhagen's coming second?
No, actually, right.
Because Sevilla's rock bottom.
I'm putting Dortmund second. Yeah.
Dortmund, they've not been good this season.
They're shaky, man.
They're shaky, but I feel like they're better than Sevilla.
And
how long is Halal? Halal's out for 3 months.
We don't know. It could be a short term. It could be long term.
I'm going with you. I'm going. Who said Sevilla second? I'm going with you.
So you're watching La Liga. You're watching Sevilla play football and go. But I've got confidence in them.
They're bad in the league, but they're not as bad as. We watched Dortmund as well. Like they as bad as they basically did the Sevilla of this season. But I think Sevilla's got too much firepower in the midfield.
I think too.
They bench, bro. Like, and as he mentioned, in Europe.
What do they do? They leak goals. They lost their two centre backs and they still play Rekic.
All this means though is Man City are walking this group.
No, they're walking. Haaland's gonna have a stat pattern session.
They don't need to start them, man.
I think
they can play Cole Palmer
and
they can play all them guys.
They have 2 starting lineups, so they can literally because like the fixtures are gonna get congested. I'm not Arsenal not involved in this, and you guys always comment. I love to involve Arsenal and everything, but we're playing 9 games in October because of European football. Arsenal. Yeah, but I'm saying I don't know how many games City are playing, but I'm saying they're probably playing a lot of games in October as well. Yeah. But they have 3-1, right?
3-1,
yeah. Scored.
I've got no idea. It's coming now.
Yeah, sorry.
Benzema again.
They said we were washed.
Look at that. But if we have 9 games in October, City probably have like 8 or 9 games as well. But they've got 2 squads that can fill that. So they have 2 strong enough. City's second squad will finish first in this group.
Yeah. City's third squad will compete.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Third squad will compete.
Champions League group stage, Mahrez goes crazy in these games. These games, bro.
But the question is, who comes second? Because you think Sevilla, but you think they come last. So what is our order? Let's go for it. I'm gonna go City.
My Copenhagen boys are gonna back me still.
Well, I think Dortmund come rock bottom. Ooh. I think City, Sevilla, Copenhagen. Dortmund.
So he's got Copenhagen.
yeah. Dortmund, I think they're gonna just have like a crazy bad season.
They're relying for me. Adeyemi has to take a leave this year. Like that's the one signing that I really.
Has Marlon played?
He's based.
He's been there for a year now, right?
Yeah.
But
they won yesterday, I think. Modest.
Let him ease in, man. Give him time. No, people.
It's like 34.
I genuinely feel sorry for him because a lot of people have put this pressure on him to be the man. Yeah. And he came out, like you said, he came because of Haaland's situation, innit? And now they're telling him, and also, Dortmund don't play Modest style of football, like the target man, obviously, and all that stuff.
Adeyemi for me is the guy that has to. I look at Bellingham too, right? I'm this crazy show. I think Bellingham is kind of overrated. I think he's a great talent, but I think people have in their head that he's this midfielder that England needs, and he's the guy who's I think he's a final third player, and people have completely misprofiled him. Great talent, but I think he's not ready to go into Real Madrid or Liverpool's midfield right now
Facts.
and change life for them.
Facts.
That's my hot take.
Well done. I'm thankful.
You know what?
It's very brave of you.
That's a big sell.
You know the thing as well is
Very brave of you because you're American coming here.
know, bro.
You're England star.
Bad takes are like multiplied over me.
England's goal. Yeah, you fit right in on SDS.
I completely agree with you because the people that get onto you or get onto him, whatever it is, they don't watch Bundesliga week in, week out. Yeah. So they just hear Jude Bellingham talent, little highlight reel, and base it off that. He should be starting for England. He should be doing this. He should be doing that. Now we need to see if he's about it like that.
It's his team now too, right? Haaland,
Exactly.
Sancho, it's his team.
Yeah. So, and I'm with you, bro. I don't see him. I see him taking a leap, but I don't see him as...
Right now.
Yeah,
I agree. In a few years, I think Bellingham will be nuts.
Once he leaves Dortmund and goes to a good side, whatever it is, Liverpool, whatever. Obviously, we'll see it then. But even the games for England, maybe that's because of Southgate. But games for England, he doesn't stand out.
Bellingham or Pedri. I'm taking Pedri.
I said it last year. He's Camavinga's better than him, and everyone cooked me. Like, we talk about bias. I don't think it's a bad shit. And now look where Camavinga is. But
I think Dortmund, I agree with you. I don't know about, actually, I'll go third.
Yeah, that's fair.
Bottom is crazy. Copenhagen, you need something special from them. But I go City, Sevilla, Dortmund, Copenhagen.
Copenhagen, first game of the season, they're going to win.
Maybe one player from Copenhagen.
I couldn't tell you.
Ask him, he's Danish.
I've got no idea.
I've given mine. What's your
City, Dortmund, Copenhagen, Sevilla.
That's mad.
Who thinks Seville lost?
Yeah.
And then that's worse than my one.
Yeah,
I managed Sevilla, bro. I know this. I know my team.
On FM managed Sevilla.
I know my team.
I've got City, Seville, Dortmund, and Copenhagen.
All right, let's get into the final group, okay? PSG, Juventus, Benfica, and Maccabi Haifa.
My boys.
So can you intro us PSG in French, please?
Bonjour mes amis. Paris Saint-Germain, aujourd'hui on va parler de Messi, Mbappé, Neymar, le trio, c'est formidable. No, but seriously,
There you go.
PSG, bro, listen.
You know the moment you said bonjour, face just went, I was crying. I said, what's going on here?
He got excited.
I was like, you didn't face before.
You gotta get his Danish next, by the way. Nah, but
It should have been Copenhagen.
You
Should have Copenhagen.
Jeg hedder Faisal.
Hi, my name is Faisal.
Go. So what do you think of this group?
I mean, I think it's a good group. PSG are different. I think we say that every single year, but this year I truly do believe they're different. Yeah. Galtier, I think, is doing what Pochettino should have done after a month, and that's play a back three, bro. Yep. Like that formation was staring Pochettino in the face month after month after month. He's like, no, I'm going to continue with Danilo, Idrissa Gueye, Verratti, worst midfield I've ever seen. But I think he's immediately incorporated three in the back. You have Ramos, Kimpembe, and Marquinhos, which I think those two are crazy. Luis Campos has made some nuts signings this year. Fabian Ruiz is coming in today. You have Vitinha, great player. Renato Sanchez, Mukiele, who's like the perfect right center back in a back three. And I think you finally have the formation now that, I say finally, hopefully, unlocks Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe, because now there's even less defensive pressure on them because you're effectively playing with wing backs, three center backs, more defensive stability in midfield. And you'd hope that after a year, there's more chemistry with those guys. And I think even the end of last season, you saw them start to gel a bit more. Neymar. And
you had to give Messi time as well.
Yeah, I mean, people were trying to write him off and say he's finished.
Like, I was one of them. I was one of them.
Really?
I was one of them.
That's crazy.
But then after the Argentina stuff, that's when I went, you know what?
You clock. He's still the same guy.
Yeah, no, he's still there.
I still think he's the best player in the world right now.
Really?
I want to go that far, but
I think his teammate is. I think Mbappe is the best player.
I think his other teammate is.
I think Neymar is.
His other teammate.
So, but look at that. The three best players in the world across the table that can't agree on are all on the same team. Yeah. Could this be their year? We will talk about that after we finish the groups because we're going to predict who our winners are going to be. So stay tuned.
But I think, but speaking of that, I think you're right. I think Verratti's finally got someone competent. He's been screaming for years, but he had Idrissa Gueye,
Andre
Danilo,
Gomez,
Herrera, Stambouli, bro. If I name you the amount of bums.
But now he can pick between three. But now I think Messi has got the free role now.
That's another thing too.
He can play everywhere he wants now. Bro, the first game,
they're looking good.
Second game,
even
Monaco. I think Monaco. I didn't watch it, but I heard they drew 1-1.
There's a fly here. I know.
We got two guest appearances.
We'll ask for his opinion after. But yeah, no, they are playing. Even Thierry Henry apparently said he's never seen PSG play as good as a team like together.
They seem happy.
No, but that's the thing. That's the thing. The only thing that can stop PSG is PSG. You saw the other week of Mbappe and the penalty nonsense. They finally put that to the side, but if they can put the egos aside, this is the best chance PSG will ever have because, like we said, they have 3 of arguably the top 5 players on the planet. They have the structure. They have the correct players in each position. Keep a happy camp. I think only PSG can stop themselves.
Yeah. There we go. So we think they're going to finish first in the group.
Easily.
By the way we're talking about it, yeah?
Easily.
Second, third, and fourth. We've got Juventus, Benfica, and Maccabi.
You know, for me, Benfica is such a dark horse.
Yeah.
I don't want to say they're going to finish second, but there is a good chance.
They've just like City, they've got European curse as well.
Oh, they do. They do.
So
just can I say it first?
Huh?
Can I say it first?
Wasn't he say?
I'll go with my prediction for second. I'll go with hat trick of Portuguese teams going through.
This guy loves Liga Nos, bro.
Obrigado. I've got Benfica finishing second. I don't trust Allegri at all. He's a bum. He's trash. He's finished.
Wow.
I've got Benfica. Benfica's. Forget Juve. I think it's just about Benfica being good and Juve being shit. I think Juve. I don't trust Juve at all. I think they need Di Maria healthy. Without Di Maria,
just ignore it.
It's everywhere.
Just ignore the fly. But listen, if you're audio listener, there's a fly that's just like joining the podcast.
And Pogba and the whole situation about Pogba.
Forget about even that situation. He's injured. He's probably not going to play the group stages.
Literally.
Yeah.
And Di Maria, with that I think last week he didn't play. They looked boring against Sampdoria. So I've got
bro. He's playing the other week against Roma. Yesterday against Roma.
Say?
Danilo is playing right center back. They got the 2 full backs. Then they have Cuadrado and Kostic who are wing backs. It's just the most defensive setup.
But even the way they play, it's literally pure switches. Every single time, it's pure switches out wide. See what they can do. Bro, they don't play with the midfield.
Juve is all about like ifs. Like they're the biggest maybe team because if they can get Pogba healthy next to Locatelli, I think it's a good midfield. Vlahovic and Chiesa, I think that's a good base up front. And Di Maria. If they can keep Bremer, I actually rate. If they can get all these guys healthy and maybe Allegri stops being a football terrorist, then we can work with something. Yeah. But there's too many ifs.
I don't. You know, that's the thing. That's the thing I don't understand because they played through the middle when they had Pirlo.
Yeah.
With Marquisio and Pogba or Vidal. Like they played that midfield diamond.
Well, that quartet was under Conte actually, but then like Allegri still coached them with Marquisio, Pogba. Like most of them were still there. Yeah.
So for me, because they went to the final with Allegri, right? But obviously, it's never going to be Conte.
That midfield, they don't have, bro. Zakaria, he's not an 8. He's not.
They don't have a 6. They don't have a 6.
Locatelli, Arthur, they're trying to ship him away. Yeah. But the midfield is dead. The midfield, they've got no creativity in that midfield, and they need Pogba.
That's what I'm saying. Pogba is like,
but it's like
Pogba's the X factor.
So you just don't think Juventus are good?
I don't think Juventus is good.
And you're saying that any Juventus shirt?
Huh?
Obrigado!
What are you doing?
Tutu Bay.
That's an L right there.
Bro,
I don't feel like you're
I'm just cloaked. I'm just cloaked.
What's he doing?
But the only reason why I've got this Juve shirt is just because of one player.
And we can't even see the name.
My guy, I have to do it again. I've done it before. It's the main man himself.
Locatelli!
That Bill Pogba.
Control le terrain. No, that's not tweeting. No, it's not Pogba. La Pioche, whatever they say in the song.
No, Pogba. But he's the only reason. And he's the X factor of this team. But he's not going to play. So
okay, so what we have to... Okay, it's the last group. What's the order? So you think Benfica
City
second?
First, Benfica second. Third Juve
and Maccabi. Yeah, Maccabi fourth, like Victoria. They're just happy to be there. They got some good away days. They come fourth. I think I agree. City first. You've sold me, Faisal. I think I'm gonna go Benfica second, Juventus third. In the Europa League, I'll take that.
Well, that's what I'm sales, man. That's what I do.
I'm going Juve second.
Yeah.
What do you call it?
And you agree, Elias?
I think so. I'm gonna go
Juve
second.
All of you guys put Juventus third.
No,
I go second.
Juventus second. Yeah, like I said, PSG first.
I rate Vlahovic, to be honest. I think he's a gun.
I do. They don't play to his strengths.
Yeah, but he saw the free kick he scored yesterday. You know,
that's the set piece though.
That's true.
There you go. So we've just gone through all the groups and we've ranked them 1 to 4. You guys can get involved in the comments as well. I want to see who you think in every single group will finish where. Once we come back at the end of the season, if you want to look smart, you can comment now. Really quickly now, before we finish the video, let's do our super early because we don't know what the routes are going to be. We don't know who's going to draw who. So it's like super early predictions. We'll come back after the group stages are done and the first round knockouts have been drawn. We'll do this again, like in terms of the proper predictions. But who are we backing to win the Champions League this year?
It's the same team I back every year, and they've never won it. They always fail. They find it. In fact, every year they find a new way of screwing it up. It's like, okay, this time we did it this way. Last time was a VAR goal. This time, what we're gonna do is throw away a 1-goal lead in the last 2 minutes. That's what we're gonna do at the Bernabeu. Manchester City, I think, are going to win the Champions League. I can really say with a straight face.
If you say it every year, it's gonna come one year.
Bro, 1 year.
It'll work 1 year.
Listen, bro, I just think they have so much talent. Of course, they always do, but now they just have a guy who is inevitable. The third goal against what did they play the other day?
Palace.
Palace. When they came back. It's just like he's steamrolling it, easy finish. I'm thinking, how do you defend that? There's no way you can defend it. I saw people trying to do like think pieces around Haaland, like, is it like a Zlatan 2.0 signing? Does he fit the way City want to play? Bro, players like that are inevitable. And I just look in the Champions League, his record is nuts. Crazy. I think I look at the chances Mahrez and Foden missed last year against Real Madrid. Haaland doesn't miss those chances.
He doesn't.
It's a goal every time. I hope it's not true as a United fan, but I think City are going to win the Champions League this year.
Faisal, do you think Real Madrid could do it again?
No. I'll lock right now. I'll lock is done. I've got PSG winning this year.
Really?
Yeah.
I think
for me, it's one of those two teams.
I think they'll finally break the curse, and I think now with Gaultier, as we said earlier, I think he's the guy that's going to change it. With the system, with the players, with Luis Campos bringing the signing, I think this team is. They've always lacked the it factor.
Yeah.
I think this season, they've got the factor.
And it's two teams that have never won it before.
Yeah.
So like,
oil money comes in clutch.
It could be interesting. Like, how good will the final be between them two? It reminds me of like a Spain-Netherlands final. Two countries that have never won it at that point. Big teams that have never won it.
Oil Clasico, that's what we're calling it.
Oil Clasico. Yeah, I want the Oil Clasico final, man. I don't want them to get each other like first round or early knockouts. Who do you have, Stars? Same team you say every year?
No, I've got Bayern Munich this year.
Wow, that's a show.
Did you have them top of the group? Or did you have Barcelona?
No, Bayern.
You sure?
Yeah,
you had Bayern.
Bayern. Yeah.
So you have them to win the whole thing?
Yeah, I think they're just gonna I think it would be similar to the 2019 one.
Yeah, they beat PSG.
Yeah.
I think they were lucky with the COVID situation, man.
But even the teams they were playing, bro, they were bopping teams.
But I think that was just there was a knockout. It was just literally you win one game and you're through to the next round.
Yeah, it was a one game.
Regardless, if they played Barcelona, they beat them 8-2. If they went back home, they would have done the same thing, bro.
Exactly.
Even not just the way they play football. I feel like even if you was gonna say something, I think Mane is gonna be the top goal scorer of the Champions League this year.
Yeah, we're gonna talk. Oh, interesting. Well, we're gonna talk about that. Let me just get my prediction.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
that's mad.
Sadio Mane for me.
So okay, you've all jumped the gun. That was the next question, but that's your one. My winners, I've not even given my winners. It's out of those two, so I'm battling back and forth. PSG, Man City, PSG, Man City.
last year,
whatever you say.
Last year I said PSG, and I was obviously wrong. But you know what? Yeah, Messi, Neymar, Mbappe. Will it work? The thing is, if Messi wins the Champions League with PSG, like
I think that's huge for all three of them.
That's what I'm saying.
Finally gets it. Neymar finally gets
exactly.
it. Messi completes.
Messi's. I think it'll be bad on Neymar.
Really?
Because I think the headlines will still go to Messi.
Oh, of course, and that's the reason why Neymar left Barcelona. Okay, I'm going PSG because I want them to win it.
Yeah,
I'm going to go for PSG because I think Messi, in my head, he's either winning a World Cup or a Champions League this year. So
I think it's Neymar.
I think it's Neymar.
I was gonna say
Neymar.
I think Brazil's gonna win it.
Yeah,
Brazil will good.
Yeah, same. Honestly, I've backed Brazil for a minute.
I think it's going back to South America.
I don't trust Tite. That's how you pronounce it. Yeah, I don't trust him.
Yeah, I think it's going back to South America this year, but I want Argentina to win because Messi's last tournament is going to have that extra edge. But Brazil have a crazy strong squad. Next question was top goal scorer before we finish the video and surprise team. So you had Mane as goal scorer. Do you have a team that could be like the surprise team?
Oh, surprise team.
In a good way or in a bad way?
Both, either one. So your surprise team in a bad way or a good way. One of them, pick one. We had Sevilla to finish last in the group. Maybe that could be a surprise in a bad way.
No, if I get Sevilla, I'm thinking now.
And then if you have a top goal scorer, you can say it now.
Haaland is my top goal scorer.
Haaland?
I think City win the Champions League. He's the top goal scorer. But I think Neymar will be the best player. I agree with that. He won't win it, but I think he'll be the best player.
I'm gonna put Mbappe top goal scorer.
Yeah,
group stages, I think.
I'm torn. Yeah, I'm torn between Mbappe because of the whole penalty situation and shit. But I'll go with Karim Benzema. I think
for him to be top goal scorer, he's even got to destroy it in the group, so go pretty far.
We need him. Like if he's our only goal scoring threat, and I don't see us scoring from any other way beside Karim Benzema. And penalties, it will be Karim Benzema. But I've got Karim top score. Surprise team in a bad way. I've got Juve. I don't think they'll make it out of the group stage.
Surprise team
in a bad way. I've got
for me in a good way. Barca.
That's because you think they're going to top their group. You had Bayern top the group.
Yeah, I know. I had Bayern to top.
But you think they're going to do well in the Champions League?
Yeah, going to have a good run in the Champions League. Yeah, I don't think they'll win it, but
Bayern's going to win it.
But you think Bayern win?
But I think Barca will do well. in the Champions League, if that makes sense. They don't necessarily have to win it. That's there's a surprise thing to say who's going to win it.
No. Of course not. Because like Ajax, the year they went to the semi-final, they were the surprise team.
I think Barcelona. I think this new team, Javi Ball, they could do it.
I'll put
like go high up, not win it.
I'll put someone like.
I put Milan as my surprise team.
I was thinking Milan.
I really like Milan, man. Maybe it's a year too early for them, but I think if everything goes well for them, they have the players. So them surprise Haaland, top goal scorer.
I want to put one of the Scottish teams.
It's not a bad show.
Not to go through, but like to do like not to go far, but just to go through. I know I didn't put them to go through.
I think we had Rangers third.
Rangers. I think Rangers. I had them in third, but I wouldn't be shocked if they sneak second. Because I said after Liverpool, I think any of them could really sneak that second spot. So I'm gonna go Rangers. Got to Europa League last year final.
Shout.
Rocco's doing a good job.
No one has Liverpool as the failure of the Champions League or like the shock in a bad way.
That could happen.
You're right. But then again, if they go through, they might get lucky with Benfica again.
Yeah, that's the difficulty of predicting.
That's the
this.
thing.
Exactly. It's very early predictions.
That's the thing.
Everyone giving their predictions.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's it, guys. If you guys did enjoy the video, leave a like, make sure you subscribe, leave your comments below as well. Get involved in everything we've discussed. I want to see your predictions and everything going forward in the Champions League. We will do this again after the group stages are over, and we'll talk about everything. We'll bring Lias back as well for that.
And give your feedback to how he did.
Yeah. Leave some comments.
I'll come back if you guys are nice in the comments. If not, you might not see me again.
There you go. But we'll see you in a few days, guys. We'll have some other cool videos for you guys. Bye.